Alright guys, my first video. It's a review on my Hyundai Veloster. This is the turbo model. Numbers: 201 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque. And a cool thing about it, it's got an overboost feature, so that if you're in sport mode, it'll actually boost the torque up a little bit. I think it's like 202, something like that. But let's start off with the front. We've got, since it's a turbo, it's got the intercooler. It's got LED projector headlights. Only the low beam is LED. This is all halogen. Daytime running lights, and it's got an air curtain here which channels air down the side. Sorry, my tire's a little bit dirty, but it's got Nexen Enprise tires, 225 40 18-inch wheel. And I'm trying to paint the brake calipers, but yeah, it's the same all the way around. Got the 1.6T badge. Trunk space, don't mind the mess. It's pretty big. It's got a little bit of a deep open, so it's a little bit hard to get heavy stuff in. And since it's the Veloster, it has only 3 doors. If you guys don't know how the Veloster works, it's 3 doors, 2 on the passenger side, 1 on the driver's side. I do have the carpet floor mats. They're a little bit dirty. It's got a full sunroof, not a panoramic sunroof, which is a kind of bummer. This is the turbo base model, so it doesn't have the black roof. It's got the half leather, half cloth seats. They're pretty comfortable in my opinion. Hey, what about you, Hattie? Yeah, they're comfortable, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's got the 8-inch touchscreen. There's a 4-inch display in the driver's cluster. 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. It's pretty nice, I must say. It's got 2 seats in the back, also pretty comfortable. Yeah, don't mind the mess. Yeah, they're really comfortable in the back. For my height, I have it adjusted for my height. I'm 5'7". I fit really comfortable back here, and it has an indent for your legs. Okay, so, and it does have a rear diffuser back here, and the polished exhaust tips. It does have another air curtain here. I don't know if you guys can see that. LED brake lights and incandescent turn signal. I did change the reverse light to an LED. So moving on, let's see what it looks like under the hood. All right, moving on to the engine. 1.6 turbo, gasoline direct injected. Like I said, 201 horsepower, 195 torque. It runs 5W30 oil. And good thing about it is you do not have to put premium in it, but you can if you want to. It's not gonna make much of a difference. Let's see how this thing sounds. Copyrights. So yeah, you've got the 4.2-inch instrument cluster display. It does have different sport modes, or it does have different modes. It has normal, sport, and smart, which smart balances between eco and sport. So if you're trying to save fuel, or if you're trying to mash the gas. It does not have the heads-up display because this is the base model turbo. And let me see. Okay, so you also have a transmission temperature gauge. I don't know if you guys can see that. Copyright. So yeah, it does have transmission gauge. So keep an eye on your transmission temperature, because it is a dual clutch. I did change these lights out for LEDs. They were halogens like these ones are. And also, the visor actually slides out to give you more sun protection, which is a pretty cool thing. 8-inch touchscreen. It's really nice. I mean, I wish it had the navigation, but that's only on the Turbo Ultimate. And this button here is pretty cool. If you have, it's like a custom button. If you assign, you can assign a certain thing to it. Give me 1 second. You can assign certain features to it. So I have it so that since there's no dedicated CarPlay button here, I have it so that I can use the CarPlay on my phone, and all I have to do is just press the button, and yeah, just press the button like so, and it'll take me straight to CarPlay. So, and I will go show you guys the lights. Give me 1 second. Also, another thing I forgot to tell you guys about is about the steering wheel. It is a fully leather wrapped steering wheel. You've got buttons for your radio controls, voice command button, and here's your cruise control button, and this is what controls the instrument cluster. No auto wipers, which I'm kind of bummed about, but they are intermittent, and they have high, low, off. And then this is your turn signal stock with the high beams and the lights. Which, another cool thing I like about Hyundai and Kias is that when you're if it's at night and you turn your lights on, it'll actually show the position of the lights based on the switch, so you don't have to look over and see what switch is on. It does have paddle shifters. They're pretty nice to touch, or to click, I should say. Yep. Okay, this is the 7-speed dual clutch eco shift transmission. It does have manual mode, and then it has sport mode, which will shift by itself. Traction control does have heated seats. This is the drive mode button. I already said that. Let me see. Alright, so let me go show you the lights. Okay, so back to the lights. It has the LED daytime running light, which I wish that this wasn't all independent lights. I wish it was just like a bar going all the way across. So this is the other side, and because of the way the turn signal is positioned, you can't have the light on due to DOT standards. Let me turn on the lights. Alright, so these are the lights. Don't mind the flickering, that's just because it's an LED. Sometimes they do that. But yeah, the lights are really bright at night. Let me see. Let me put on the high beams. Okay, so these are the high beams. They're just normal halogen bulbs. I wish they were LEDs. But other than that, they're pretty good at night. So this is the door panel. It's hard plastic, but that's to be expected in a Hyundai. It does have the Infinity sound system though, which sounds really good. Let me okay, these are the seats on this side. These are up and down adjustable, not the other side. I don't know why. It does have two-way lumbar. And also, since this is the Veloster, and the door is longer on this side, they put this thing here so that you can actually reach the seat belt. Another cool thing I like is that there's like a little red checkered flag here. But yeah, you ready to go for a drive, Addy?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, bet. One thing I forgot to show you guys is the exhaust clip. So I'm gonna have Hattie rev it for me for a couple times. Hurry up! All right, so this is the exhaust. A little bit more. Sounds pretty good. Hey, it sounds pretty good, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, bet. All right, so now let's go on this drive. Okay, so after viewing the last clip, I realized that it was actually an explicit song, and YouTube doesn't like that. So I'm just gonna put the radio on. This is my local station. It's a really good sounding sound system, but screw YouTube. And I'd hate to see you waiting. Yeah, like I said, it's a very, very good sounding sound system. Give me a second. This truck is about to turn. Others might say otherwise, but I like it a lot. You like it a lot too, right? Yeah. It's pretty quick for having only 200 horsepower. Actually, 201. My bad. But yeah, it's really quick for having 201 horsepower. It's got brake torque vectoring, which it'll send power to one wheel if it's losing traction. It's kind of like a limited slip differential, but not really. But yeah, overall, this is a really good car to buy. Let's talk about pricing. So this car, as tested, is $26,465, including delivery fee. The only added features this car has is the carbon floor mats and the wheel locks, which that's the only option it has. It's bone stock, nothing else on it. Before the added features, it's $25,400. That's if you don't have any of the extra features I have, like the carbon floor mats and the wheel locks. But yeah, it's a really good car overall. If you're looking into buying a compact car, I would personally go with this. Let's go around this corner really